Hey guys, welcome to Mikey Yourself and today's Review Wednesday. For the video today, we're going to go over the floorboards I installed on the 95 Fat Boy. So when I got my bike, I had forward controls, so it was pegs, and one of the things you've heard me complain about with my bike is just the amount of vibrations that I experience while riding it, and that's just nature of the beast when it comes to the Evo Softail in the 90s, right? It's a hard mounted frame, so you don't have anything eating up those vibrations coming from the Evo motor. It's not counterbalanced like the newer bikes are, so you feel it all. Well, I was feeling it a lot at my feet, so I wanted to get something that, one, provided me that extra like classic look to it, and then two, was going to help reduce some of the vibrations. So I went with this kit that I bought off of JP Cycles, and it's a direct mount for the peg mounts. So I didn't have to go out and buy the actual floorboard mounts that you would get with your stock Fat Boy or maybe a Heritage Softail. And that made it really nice because it just reduced my cost, right? Because the mounts alone for the floorboards, they're like $200, right? So it's extra money to get essentially the same look that I was able to achieve with these. Now, what's really nice about these is just like your standard floorboards. They're I don't know what to call it. You call them floating or whatever. But there's a rubber mount that separates the actual base of the floorboard and then the part where you're putting your foot on. So the sole or whatever. Um, and so that helps that rubber definitely does help reduce some of the vibrations that you would know where they feel on your feet. And that's nice. Now, when you get the kit, it's got like an extension setup that you can add in there, and it allows you to kind of move this thing around and try to figure out what's the right spot for you. And I tried to do that at one point when I was working through doing the heel toe shifter on this bike, and unfortunately, I just couldn't find the sweet spot with it. And so because of that, I went ahead and ditched the toe or the heel shifter, and then put the floorboards back on without the extensions. So there's some of the problems I ran into is if I put it too low in my turns, I was starting to scrape them a little bit too much, and it was too easy to scrape them. So that was my concern. Is not that I was kind of getting down into the corners like I was, racing this thing or anything like that. It's just simple turns. I was scraping. It's crazy, right? So um, you know what? For the risk, it wasn't worth the look of the or the heel toe shifter setup. So went back to this setup and everything's fine. I just, I go with the toe shifter now, and that's okay. Um, so all in all, again, the cost of these things weren't too bad. Again, get them through JP Cycle, and in the video of the installation of these, you can get the link there to look it up and see if it's the right move for you. Um, Overall, I love the look. The quality of the product is great. I leave my bike outside a lot, and it gets hit by the sprinkler sometimes, and all the typical elements that are out there. And I've got no issues with it. The quality of the chrome is good. There's no pitting. There's no rust going on there. The rubber is doing very well, even getting beat up by the sun out here in California, because California is a desert, like it or not. But the weather is, or the rubber is withstanding that sun beat down on it. So all in all, great investment, especially if you like the look. Helps with the comfort of the feet. So you really can't beat the product. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. I produce every Sunday and Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you like my content, subscribe. If you want to not miss out on that next video, hit the notification bell and you'll get a notification on the next time I kick out a video. If you don't want to be bothered with the notification, don't hit the bell, right? But definitely subscribe. Until then, I hope to see you in the wind.